Let's find the chat.
Stomach problems ever been.
There we go. Here, no, that's yesterday's. That's not the chat for today. I have a different mug. I know that's not the right chat for today. I have my blue mug, not my green mug. There we go. Nice hot cup of tea. We just got an email from a cup company. We would love for you to represent us. I'm going to sell mugs. Sustainable plastic mugs. I don't know. I got to be choosy. Hey, Tamara and Regina and Donna and Tracy and Loretta and Janie. Hello, hello. Good evening, good evening. And Jermaine. Oh, chilly. It's damp here in the Northeast. It's been raining all day. Not just raining, pouring, actually. Hello, Rochelle and Kim. Welcome to the tea room. I have tea and I am D. And I have to explain, I think people got confused. Hey, Jody M. When I posted in my Facebook group, I mentioned about not posting the vlogs on YouTube, just going to post them on Instagram and there. They were like, well, we can't see them. Well, you're reading the post. You can see them. You're on. So I'm thinking about just not posting them on here because sometimes I post way too much. Between the vlogs and the lives, it's a lot of videos going up and it messes up like analytics and stuff. So I'm thinking of just posting the vlogs on Insta Reels and just right on the Facebook group. But people are getting upset saying, I don't do Instagram. But you're reading the post. It's right there. So I don't know if I didn't explain it well. Hello, Luigi. Hello, Rosemary. Bouts of rain. No, we only had rain. It's not cold enough to snow. It's actually pretty nice out, honestly. It's going to be 80 tomorrow. I may wear my bikini tomorrow. In fact, I was looking at a tankini on QVC. It was a long top and a skirt. Kind of cute. Everything's covered, because ain't no midriff showing here, is all I'm saying. Not too bad, though. Hello, Sylvia. Yes, it's been a terrible rainy day. It's just looks like it's done right now. It's not raining really hard right now, but they say we have another couple hours left. Jersey! Bikinis, I know. Can you imagine being a bikini? Because, I do identify as a swimsuit model. Just in case you're all wondering. A Victoria's Secret swimsuit model. That's creepy. She's Luigi. You should be on Instagram as Luigi. That'd make it easy for everybody to find you. Luigi's undercover. She's undercover. I'm having a delicious cup of green tea garden, which is one of my favorite teas. Has that organic Vietnamese cinnamon. It's so delightful. This is a very comforting cup of tea. It's delicious and it's just very homey, and that's what I love about it. Yeah, I agree. We identify as Sports Illustrated swimsuit models. Strike pose. Yeah, that'd be a little bit creepy. There you go, Luigi. Luigi finds everybody. She's like of course, so does Jermaine. The two of you are like pretty gosh darn good. Oh, I know, me too. Isn't this nice? It's very beachy. I'm zoning into the spring, summer weather because I'm done with winter. Happy hump day, McLean. Happy hump day. But yes, I'm trying. Actually, I was trying to post something on Instagram, but I couldn't figure out how to film it. I have to work on that. But I will. I will find a way to get it up with the idea that I want to do. All is not lost. And speaking of which, see these? there's going to be a video coming out about these. These are called the D earrings. D-E-E. I know. They named earrings after me. I have arrived. Just kidding. They did not name these after me. They just happen to be called the D earrings. So, you know, I had to have them. And there's a cool video. Is it going on in my head right now? Don't know if I'll have, sun's coming home. It's going to be a very light weekend for filming for me. I'm taking time out with the fan. I don't do that often enough. A genius. Oh, Janet. I am nothing without people who ask questions, so I'll take it though. No, they are not from my subscription. These are from, well, you'll hear about it soon enough, but I could talk about them now. I partnered with Ana Luisa. I think a lot of people have partnered with Ana Luisa. It's not like anything original. They emailed me, said they wanted to send me some earrings and to, send a discount code for my subscribers if I would talk about them. I said, well, let me see them first because I don't know. But when I saw the D earrings, they're safety pins. So all my Rebel girls, all my girls from the 70s with the safety pins, these are grown-up safety pins. Didn't we all put safety pins in our ears many years? Well, I didn't actually. I was too nerdy, but, I wanted to. But these are little crystal encrusted, like cubic zirconia encrusted little safety pins. But they're called the D. And so I thought it was so fitting that I would wear D earrings. But they'll see all that over the weekend. I haven't got my next installment of my subscription. I'm still waiting. Patiently waiting. In fact, I could check on it. I have to go and look on my account and see if they got shipped. Hello, Ellen and Katie. I've been at the gym. Well, that's a great reason to miss. You've been working out. That's fabulous. 8.4 pounds in 4 weeks. That's fantastic, Cindy. So you get excused because you're out working your butt off, girl. So I raise my teacup to you. That's awesome. Hey, Allison. Day trips. That's awesome. Hello, Karen. Welcome to the tea room. Yeah, so I'm just revamping my upload schedule. I'm trying to come up with a schedule. And I'm very not a schedule person, so this is very difficult for me. But I think for my sanity and the safety of the channel, we're going to try to come up with a schedule. So, weighing and measuring everything. You go, girl. Oh, Lancaster County. We were just talking about that, my husband and I, because I'm off in 2 weeks for Easter break, and we usually go, but I'm having my COVID shot on Monday. So I'm like, I want to go to Lancaster, but I might not feel well. So, but, he said, maybe we'll just plan at the end of the week because maybe you'll feel better, but, pick my brain. You have to go to the olive oil place. You have to go to Lidditz if you're out that way. I'm finding some of Cindy's pounds. Ooh, I had a 2.6 gain. This Springle plan is not working. My body doesn't like when I eat on my weeklies. Well, I can understand that. I say eat dailies. I'm not a huge fan of eating weeklies. Not all of them anyway. Like, occasionally you have to. It's just, but. What lit a fire under you, Cindy? Asked Jermaine. It is an impressive goal. I've written it out 4 different times already. Well, I figured Saturday's the weigh-in and meeting topic. That's easy. Sunday is my montage of what I eat in a day that I post on Instagram. That's easy. That's not even filming. I'm just putting it together. So that's an easy weekend. But I wanted to do, I like doing the unscripted chats in the kitchen where I pick a subject like peanut butter powder or like carbs was yesterday, and just kind of just It's not like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm just telling you what I learned, what I know, how I handle carbs, and just do talks like that on like Tuesday or Wednesday. And then I want to do a recipe one day a week. Not sure whether it'll be a breakfast, a lunch, a dinner, not really sure. But maybe one recipe a week, one chat, meeting, montage. And then occasionally throw in a food finds, because I can't do food finds every week. I don't find foods every week. So, and I don't, you know me, I don't do grocery hauls. You don't need to see my lettuce. You don't need to see my eggs. You know the stuff to buy. I tried doing them. I just could not get into it. This is my eggs. This is my Premier Protein. I mean, like, it's not, I don't enjoy watching them. So if I can't watch them, I can't film them. It's just, I'd be like, oh, this is my lettuce. I would be like so uninspired. And you have to be inspiring. So if I can't be inspired, I can't do it. I did catch up on episodes from last week where you were talking about cronuts. Cronuts. Yes, we were talking about cronuts. Oh. You know what's really good? If you get the Grand's biscuits, I know they're really high in points, and you air fry it. I hear they taste really good that way. And then dip it in like cinnamon and sugar or Splenda. A combination of my doctor giving me one more chance to lower my triglycerides and blood pressures. Yeah, sometimes it's these things that, because I don't, my husband takes cholesterol medicine and half the time he doesn't feel good. So if you could avoid medicines, I tell him this all the time. He doesn't listen to me either. So don't think you guys are any different because he just doesn't listen to me either. I say to him, why do you want to take this statin when half the time you don't feel well? You have to watch the calories, dear. But I got a lot out of your Trader Joe's is different. That's specialty stuff. That's different stuff. I'm talking about my chicken, my frozen veggies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't find them inspiring because I think that I get eggs, that I get yogurt, that I get salad, that I get light bread, that I get ground chicken, that I get some carrots. I don't feel like I don't get anything by watching somebody tell me they buy sweet potatoes. Oh, a cronut is a cross between a croissant and a donut. Gorgeous day in Ohio. It was a rainy day here in the northeast of New Jersey. It's also more helpful to have another WA person explain stuff as opposed to a professor who is impossible to understand. Well, thank you. I always say in my videos, I am not. I just say that. I mean, these are just stuff like why I choose to eat what I choose to eat and why I choose to eat it. And like, there's always a reason. Like now, like I've been enjoying, and I don't know if I mentioned it here, but I'm enjoying PB Fit. Now it is one more point than PB2, but I do preface the but, it's tastier, and it has a little more protein. Not a lot, maybe 2 grams, but it's I don't quibble over 1 point, 1.2 points. It's like. Do I want to have, it's just, to me, it's a point. If I like it enough, then it's a point. I don't think I'll gain weight by eating 1 more point. Plus, I have all these points to use. Hello, Lori. Next 2 days. Well, I hope you're going to get our rain, probably. It was a hot mess today. Good evening, Susie. All right, Katie. I can't, Luigi. I just can't. I just can't sit there and go, here's your apples, here's your oranges, here's your bananas, here's your grapes. I like to find unique things. Like, what is something that I don't know about? Like that Jarlsberg light cheese. That, my friends, thank you, Ellen, was a game changer. Like, stuff like that. Things I don't know about exist. I just had to find them. Why is my thing spinning like a thing? I don't know why. Let's try it again. There we go. Hey, hello, Mary. Hey, Lynette. Never worry if you're late. It happens. Sometimes life, gets in the way of our fun. But yes, I did do a video on carbs, and I did a quick little, which I thought was fun to throw that in. I kind of threw that in as a little, you could make sugar-free pudding instant with cashew milk. In fact, I added a little bit more. I typed it into the video because I started off with a cup, but it was really, really thick. So I went up another almost half cup, and it's still, they loved it. We had it for dessert last night. Nobody said boo about it. Nobody said this isn't, they all thought it was delicious. Different water enhancers. Yes, that's always fun. My husband loves the water enhancers. Me, I only like the ones that come in the packs. Do I have any here? I had some. Sometimes my desk is a hot mess. I don't know if you, oh, here they are. It's everything at this desk. Like these, because they're pre-measured. The squirt ones don't work well for me because I either don't squirt enough or I squirt too much. I don't know if you have that problem, squirting. I do. So I only like the ones that come in the pack. Pre-measured. I have issues. Yes, I love the finds because sometimes, like we're in the store, we don't have time always to look around because of time constraints or people are with us, bothering us. And it's fun to be like, oh, there's like, I love those little mozzarella balls. You get three balls for 2 points, which people might think that that's pricey, but for fresh mozzarella, I think it's pretty good. Hey Paula, late wanted to let you know I weighed in yesterday and I lost 1 pound. Wow, 5 pound increments, that's the way to do it. Have to break it down, it's much easier. Sustainable goals, easy goals, winnable goals, and you'll like be, woohoo, I got that goal, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. Hey WW chick. Has anyone ordered the devotion flavors in the packets? I have. Big surprise there. Yes, I have ordered they're called flex flavors, excuse me. I've had the peanut butter, the monkey bread, the monster cookie. You can add them to hot chocolate, to oatmeal, to pancakes, to the devotion protein powder. I mean, I like them. And there's no points. Love that. I'm going to confess I started my journey this time tracking points on WW and calories and then Fitbit app to track the calories versus points. I'm consuming 2,000 calories. I'm consuming 2,000 calories, burning 3+ a day. That's great. Like I said, whatever works, whatever you jive with. Signing in from Idaho. I have 3 hours behind you. Glad I could catch you. Well, welcome, Lynn. Is this your first time here? Look at you girls. You both got her WW Chicks thing. Girls, you got two. You doubling up. I love it. Yes, I did see that WW Chick. Yep. I applied many times, and yeah, it's done. I can't imagine that they would disband that. That's something that you think that would be the easy thing to keep up. Yes, Dollar Tree has the best selection for $1. So does Big Lots, too. Oh, okay, just making sure. I wasn't sure that what they used to flavor packets. Yeah, they really are good. Like, they have one that has butter. You could, like, add it to your mashed potatoes or your popcorn. You could add any of them to popcorn. Imagine monster cookie popcorn. Think about it. Those packets can do a million different things. Oh, I agree, Marianne. This time change, I am not tired at night and I'm tired in the morning. It's driving me nuts. I've gotten better, but it's been an adjustment. Oh, it's been an adjustment. Hello, Yarn Joy. Oh, well, thank you for watching. I always appreciate when you guys watch the post live, as I like to call it. I appreciate that because I don't think it's got to be a little bit difficult to watch it. I think when you're in it, it's easier, but when you're watching it, because I tried to talk and because I'm not sure if you see the written stuff because Some people say they don't, so I don't know. So I'm trying to always give, that's why I talk so much. Try to give information for both sides. But I appreciate you guys when you watch the replays. Yes, of course you have to order the monster cookie and the peanut butter. Definitely, because anything you can get peanut butter and boost up peanut butter flavor, I'm all for. And of course, I think the other one was monkey bread because, you know, I'm all about cinnamon. Thank you, Luigi. There's Yarn Joy. Do you like to crochet, knit? She's got you covered. Okay, she wanted to change things up, and from green to blue, I'm starving. We'll probably go back to... Oh, I'm surprised because all the 0 point foods on blue. Are you eating enough? It's not like if you're... are you eating enough? That's my question. Oh, thank you, Lynn. I appreciate that. Hey, Danielle, you're the woman of many accounts. Oh, thank you, Susie. Does anyone have a Dash immersion blender? I do not. Does anybody have a Dash immersion blender? I have a KitchenAid immersion blender that I got at Target for like, it was not that expensive, quite honestly. I think it was like, it was under $40. I want to say it was like 30 something, and it was KitchenAid, so I thought that was quite a good deal. Yes, you have to, and I always suggest proteins like chicken, a little bit more, not a lot of yogurt, a little bit more yogurt, some eggs. I think protein keeps you fuller. Peanut butter. I mean, I know peanut butter is high in points, but you can have the powdered peanut butter and save a few points. They were having a special. They've been having a lot of flex flavor specials. I haven't seen the special for the powder that much. Like when I got my powder, it was buy one, get one free. So, you know, that was a deal for me. Ah, that's your son's. Ooh, we should leave him a note. I know Salty Veteran, Rochelle, has a code for if you've never ordered before, if you're a new customer, I believe, you can use his 20% off. If you've ordered before, I think he has a second 10% one, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I love a question. Go ahead, Janet. A Premier Protein safe for diabetics. Let's read. Since I happen to have one sitting here, how convenient is that? Let's see what the sugar count is. 1 gram. I mean, what are the carbs? 6 grams of carbs. I don't think is totally bad at all. I mean, again, you know I don't know much about carbs, but I think that sounds like a decent amount. So I would have to say it's fine. But I'm not a professional, but based on these, I would say definitely doesn't seem bad to me. And it has 30 grams of protein. That's just huge. Low in fat, 24 vitamins and minerals, 1 gram of sugar, 160 calories. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I think it's good. I play the chat when I watch replay for lives. I wouldn't know what's going on. Okay, I didn't know if it came up automatically. There you go. Tamara's diabetic and loves Premier Protein. I love the Nerdy Nuts Monster Cookie, but 7 points worth. I measured on the scale and got Lucky Charms on. I've been wanting to try the Nuts and More. They have a couple cool mixed peanut butters that I believe it's comparable to regular peanut butter. It's not any less, but it's not any more either, which I thought I would try. And they also have powdered peanut butter in like cookie dough and stuff, so I wanted to try that. All right, Georgina says it's good. Leslie said she is a diabetic and has no problem with Premier. I love Premier. It is, to me, delicious. If I was a coffee drinker, I definitely would put this in my coffee, but I don't drink coffee. I'm wondering about the high protein for kidneys. I've never heard anything like that, quite honestly. like I always say though, in moderation, anything is fine. It's not like you're having 4 of these a day. I would never say have 4 of these a day. You know, I don't even have them every day. I maybe have at the most 3 a week, at the most. And most times it's probably 2, but I only use half. I split this with my son. I have half and he has half. So I'm not even having that much. So like I said, you don't have to have all of it, but having half is still a decent amount. Devotion just had a special. I ordered the chocolate brownie, but we'll have my hubby order. Yep. I know Salty has a 20% off. Oh, I have to say, have people ask me this all the time. If you could pick one, which is hard, because I like a lot of them a lot, but if I had to pick one, like I'm on a desert and I can only pick one with me, I would have to pick the caramel. All right, Tamara only has 1 kitty and I only have 1 a day. There you go. Tamara's full of good information tonight. Oh, it is. Oh, I love it. That's really where I put it in. But I have had need for a snack. Welcome, Tammy. How are you doing, sweetie pie? Oh, I bet they do go down better. I know. I tell them all the time that we miss him. Oh, you've got to try the oats. You don't even need to put anything else in it. Like, you don't need any sweetener. You don't need any like spices. It's just self-contained. I like to add yogurt though. That's my thing. I like to bulk up the protein a little bit more. I'll add a little bit more protein to my protein because it keeps me full. It keeps me full all morning. I eat this at 8 o'clock. I don't have lunch till 1:15, 1:30, depending on the week or the day. Yes. I would say cinnamon rolls a close second, but if I had to pick one, like you can only have one, it would have to be the caramel. Though I do like this chocolate peanut butter, I won't lie, and the pumpkin. I do like those. And we also have the I love the maple. The maple, I love maple. So the maple is another one I would have a hard time. It's difficult to pick one. I'm like, that's a hard question. Give me hard questions. But the hazelnut, we like that one too. My son and I, we share them because he goes to the gym. So it's easy. It's an easy fix for me. Oh, I bet. I think either one will work. I usually use I buy whatever the store has. So I think either one will work. But I buy the box and I measure it out in the spoons. I guess you could use the packets, but I'm not sure how much is in the packet. I tried it with 3 tablespoons. I think 4 works out better. I just think it makes it a little bit more satiating is the word I'm looking for. Chocolate and ice cream. I saw that. Was it peanut? Was it banana-y? See, I like banana, don't get me wrong. But when I'm having ice cream, I don't think I want banana ice cream. I had a banana on my peanut butter rice cake today. And then I didn't upload any of my food on Instagram. Where the heck I was today. I had to put breakfast, had to put lunch, and I had to put my snack back to back. I'm going to overnight oats with Premier Oats and add a little Lakanto. Next time I'll leave it. Yeah, I don't think unless you really like it sweet, I don't feel it needs any extra sweetener. You know what's fun to add in there too? A teaspoon of chia seeds. Now, some people will tell you need to count them, but a teaspoon I don't. It's chia seeds, for crying out loud. But I usually like to put a little teaspoon in my overnight oats with like, good night, Jermaine. The recipes, I use half a container of any Premier of choice. I do a half a cup of oats, preferably the old rolled fashioned. And I like to do a 1/3 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. That's my recipe. That's how I like it. Now, you could use all this if you wanted and not put the yogurt in. That's totally up to you. I only use half for a point. You also could use a half a cup of cashew milk or unsweetened almond milk. Either one would work. Sometimes I throw a splash in there if it's a little too thick. Just a splash, not even enough to count, to thin it out a little bit. But that's really basically it. It's half a cup, matching half cup, and half cup. Well, third to a half cup. It depends on how much yogurt you want to put in. Again, it's all totally up to you. And I do put a teaspoon of chia seeds. Why? Because I like the addition of the chia seeds. I like the addition of a little bit of protein. Again, more protein. It's just a teaspoon. And they swell up. You know, I don't even know if you can really taste them because it's not that much, but I think it adds a little something, something that I really like. Yes, you could do peanut butter powder in there, would be really good. I highly suggest the chocolate peanut butter with your peanut butter. I've done that. I did that last week. Because this drink, quite honestly, is extremely peanut buttery, if that's a word. I made it up. Peanut buttery could be a word. And you add up with a little bit more peanut butter. I don't think you can go wrong with peanut butter. Oh, so do I. Oh, it's creamy and you could heat it up. I like it cold, but you absolutely, people think, can you heat it up? Absolutely. Absolutely. There's no law that says you have to drink it cold, eat it cold. I just happen to like it cold. And I'll probably be making it tomorrow now that you keep talking about it. Now I'm getting a willy for it. When I was on Weight Watchers back in 2016, when I joined with the Smart Points, I had overnight oats pretty much every day. I was so obsessed. It's in my app as like a routine breakfast. It's just how I love it. I didn't do the brownie recipe. Could taste the banana with the cocoa. It wasn't that bad. I did put the peanuts there because I didn't have any. Peanuts are always good. I mean, peanuts, no peanuts, peanuts. Oh yeah, I have a few peanuts. You know, live on the edge. I have a few peanuts. I mean, I try to, if you notice in my oats, I like to put a teaspoon of pumpkin seeds, a teaspoon of sunflower seeds, and a teaspoon of crushed hemp. All are 0 points. Now, some people would say, Dee, you really should give it a point. I should, but I don't. I don't feel like a teaspoon of this and that's really going to send me over the edge. It's a stinking teaspoon. Now, if it was a tablespoon, I'd agree with you. But it's a teaspoon. And I legit use a teaspoon and I measure it. Can you? Yes, you could. I just don't like fruits. That's why you don't see too many fruit things in my recipes. I'm not a huge fruit lover. If I like, now, I don't like berries. Only berries I like are strawberries. So if I were to add fruit, I would add it in the morning because I wouldn't like all that juice. See, but that's me. I'm weird. I don't like fruit in that. Like, it'd be all nuts now. Nuts are a whole other ballgame. All bets are off with the nuts. But yeah, a lot of people put fruit in there. Yep, if you like fruit, it would be great. I make 5 containers of overnight oats. That's great. Yes, we are the non-counting hemp team. Because we didn't gain weight eating a teaspoon of hemp seeds. Now, other things perhaps. Yeah. I mean, it is 0. I mean, yes, if I have 3 teaspoons, you could sit there and say, well, yeah, but if I put them individually in my app, it would still come up 0. That's how I roll. The whole recipe was 2 points, but I shared it with my grand. Oh, that's good. Do you mix yours before refrigerating? No, yes, I do mix it. Yep, you'd have to. You'd have to get those oats wet. So you definitely have to mix it. Because if you don't, the bottom of the oats might not get the moisture and they wouldn't get soft. Because the oats get tender, is the best way to put it. Ah, she's adding the seeds in. And I'm going to tell you something. I think, you're going to laugh. I know you're all going to laugh, but it's okay. I think the chia seeds help me in the bathroom. I don't know. It just seems when I have the chia seeds, good things happen. Could it be a coincidence? I don't know. But I'll take it for what it's worth. So yeah, so I definitely put those chia seeds in. Exactly. It's rich in fiber and protein. That's just... Hey, Luigi, did you see that troll? Because he put one of the keywords in that don't get posted. It's good having keywords that don't get posted because you can't see them. I highly recommend. I wasn't sure if when they come up like that, if you get to see them. I know. I reported them for harassment. Oh, I love chia seeds. I often should make chia seed pudding and I just don't. I don't know why I don't, but I don't. I should. Man, you gotta laugh. Life is too short. You gotta find the joy. I had a video in this. Find the joy in your journey. You gotta find the joy in it. You got to. You burn calories by laughing, so I feel it's always a good thing. All right, Paula. Good night. I have a sub in for the next 6 days because the teacher, she's going to have her other implant put in. I'm telling you, it's tough working with somebody you're not comfortable with. It's like, yeah, I'm a little bit nuts. I was a little bit nuts today. I'm like, and tomorrow Bailey goes for his next physical therapy. Ought to be interesting. Make sugar-free pudding. Oh, yes, you need to make the sugar-free pudding. Remember, just back up on the milk. You could always add more. I start off with the cup, and I did add a little bit more. Oh, my stuff. Wait a minute. Oh, why is that? My Wi-Fi just went out on my home. Let's see. Let's see if it goes back on. It might not. Hey, it's all right, Michelle. It's okay. A-okay. Let's see if I can get this back. I think this is better. Night, Tamara. No problem. Family comes first. It's so nice you guys are out and about with Jonathan. These are memories. Let me tell you something. He's going to be in college. I know he's still young, but let me tell you something. At the blink of an eye, you can remember this. Who was that chubby girl? You told me that at the blink of an eye, Jonathan's going to be grown up. I'm telling you. At the blink of an eye. When I sit there and tell you, I feel like my kids were just little. Time flies. It does. And you got to make the best of the memories that you can, especially with these trying times we're having. Got to get out and have fun. Dee highly recommends it. I always think of myself as a chubby girl. I was going to take a picture for you guys. I keep forgetting to do it. In my new skirt. Because I've never owned a skirt. And it's like, I'm looking at the other one. Did I really buy a skirt? I was looking at tankinis today, too. I haven't bought one of those yet. But it goes all the way down. There's no midriff showing. None. But I'm thinking about investing in a new bathing suit. Because the bathing suit I have is too big. And you can't wear a big bathing suit because, what I'm going to say. Things hang out. That's all I'm going to say. Things hang out. Oh my goodness gracious. Time flies when you're having fun. Time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. So I am going to head on out. I hope you all, before you leave, give me a thumbs up before you're out the door. I'd appreciate it. Your Bailey's PT and I have my husband's PT. Oh, geez. Both of them have bad knees, Mary. Your husband and Bailey. I've been putting this, warm compress on his... He doesn't like it. That's like you put rice in a sock, and I microwave the sock. He's looking at me like, this is too hot. But we'll say they're gonna torture him soon enough. I say better them than me is all I have to say. But yes, Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight. As always, it's always fun to have a chat with you. And this is a very interesting chat tonight. Have a great rest of your night. If you haven't already, give him this video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And if you're not busy tomorrow, well, I won't be at Glam Squad tomorrow. I'll be sitting in the parking lot of the physical therapy. I should just get in the parking lot and do it with you. Wouldn't that be funny? Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious. I'd have many people look at me like I'm really crazy, which would not be the first time. Well, so far our state has not done away with the mask mandate. Sally, I want to thank you again for that peanut butter PB Fit. I have been enjoying that more than you know. I'm like going, dang, I probably would have never tried it. Probably not. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Oh, that's so nice, Lori Mashburn. You're great. Always good to have a teacher in the family. All right, ladies and Jermaine, I am heading on out because I could take a night all night long because I am just a talker. But have a great night. I will see you all. What's tomorrow? I will be here Thursday. Tomorrow will be my last night for the week because I won't be back because Timmy will be home Friday. So I will not be here Friday or Saturday. I probably will be here Sunday though. But I will talk to you tomorrow night. Have a great rest of your night. If you haven't watched my video on carbs from yesterday, I highly recommend it. Have a great night. We will dish